another absolutely shocking display from United. I'm so bored of watching the same crap week in, week out, to be honest with you. I think we just took it to a new level of shit, to be honest with you, there tonight. I can't even think of one decent chance we had. I was trying to wrap my brains now, to be honest. I wasn't even really concentrating on it after 2-0. Just pathetic, every single one of them again. It starts John Lundstrom, so, at 6 o'clock, whenever it was, and the team news came out, I'm already pissed off, to be honest with you. How we can look at that performance last week and start that fucking... Again, not going to get into it, but how we can start him, I really don't know. Gives a pass away for the second one as well, which is not surprising. I'm more looking at Heckingbottom this week. Yes, he's only a caretaker manager. Yes, he's only into the end of the year, but I won't let him take charge next week. I really, really wouldn't. What has he changed? He's changed nothing. From a shape that wasn't working and got us to where we are, he's continued with the shape, and his idea to tinker it is to put Osborne into, to go to a 4-3-1-2 and put Osborne in the hole behind the striker. What planet? I mean, feel free to disagree, but what planet am I on? Am I on a different planet, or what planet does that work on? Osborne at 10, just a disgrace again. I really wouldn't let him take charge of next year. I'd get rid of him, get him back down to the 23s, let Tyndall take it on his own, move Derek Geary up, just anybody. That was just pathetic again. He's had a few weeks to work with him. He's changed absolutely nothing. The 1-0 defeat, have now changed into 3-0 and 5-0 defeats. It's just like the commentators again, beyond ridiculous. Stephen McManaman saying we need to return to Route 1 football. He clearly didn't watch a fucking kicker as last year because we didn't play no Route 1 football. But that's just BT for you again, and that's just me going off on a tangent again. But yeah, absolutely pathetic. Probably worst performance of the season, even worse than Leicester, I'd say. But I just don't think Arsenal were as good as Leicester to punish us. I think, if you put us in there with City or an on-form Liverpool or Chelsea there tonight, wow, that could have been a fucking cricket score, to be honest with you. So yeah, so disappointed again, absolutely disgusting.
I wasn't going to do a video, and then Johnny messaged me asking to do a video, and I said no, and I started talking to him, and now I just feel fucking pissed off. So, front back, Stevens, diabolical, is just not Premier League level, and then we tried to buy a left back in Antoine Robinson, and we just couldn't fucking afford his wages. So Stevens had to play, then he gets injured, then he's not the same player to come back. So Championship quality. Back, Ampadu, dog shit today. Other side, that fucking bad, I forgot who even played. Baldock, can't cross a ball. Middle at Park, Norwood, can't fucking trap a bag of sand. Like, abysmal. The ball comes to him, and he goes to put his foot on fucking ball, and it balloons up in air. I play fucking Thursday nights, and there's players who are fucking
really great guys
that don't trap it that bad. Fuck knows. Lundstrom, we've all seen everyone's opinion on Lundstrom. Fucking get rid. Play me. Play someone who actually gives a fuck. Like, play one at kids, and just make sure that if we're going to play a kid, don't fucking slag him off. Just play a kid and say, listen, you've got fuck all to lose now, have a game. Other side, Fleck, I don't even think, non-existent, I don't think, to be honest. Did he even play? Made one good turn, I think, in game, and that were it. Not going to slag Egan off, he's just come back. Up front, McGoldrick cannot play as a second striker. Burke's fucking wank, and to think we traded Callum Robinson, who actually gave a shit, for him. Unfucking believable, like unbelievable. The fact that Robinson's doing so well, like he did so well last season, like played well against Chelsea, played well against Man U, always trying to create, always looking to get on ball, always looking to get the ball into the box and create for his players, and we traded him for Burke. The white Usain Bolt of the Premier League, we traded him for Burke. Can't shoot, can't run with ball, he can just sprint basically. He's alright in a straight line, he's like a fucking greyhound. And then as subs, just so uninspiring. So uninspiring. I mean, you make that double sub and you take McGoldrick off and you bring McBurney and Brewster on, and then you've got no creativity. I mean, we had fuck all creativity anyway, let's be honest. I mean, it weren't as if like we got a plethora of fucking balls going into the box, but it was just fucking shit, like proper shit. And I feel sorry for Heckingbottom because it's like they said on TV, it's a thankless task. But change the fucking system. I mean, we've got rid of a bloke who were playing 5-3-2 or 3-5-2, whatever you want to fucking call it. Change the system. You're coming in, we are relegated. We were relegated since 10th, 12th, 14th game, however you want to look at it. But fucking give it a go. Like, stick 4 at back, put Egan at back with Ampadu other side, Stevens on one side, Baldock on other. Play 4 at middle, or play 3 up fucking front and like a 4-3-3, anything. Just something that's fucking different, because it's absolutely shambolic. I won't even play wingers, to be honest. I'd play through middle. We've not played through middle all season, and then we're trying to play out front back, and we're trying to knock it wide. And it's just fucking grim. It's actually grim. And I'm just hoping now that someone's got a fucking white flag, they wave it and say, season's off, lads. Go and enjoy your summers. Come back in a better frame of mind, and hopefully someone fucking
buys Lundstrom a box of chocolates.
Because he's just fucking shite. And I've never known a player down tools like that who continues to get a game. I've seen players down tools for other clubs, but yet he's down tools and still gets a game. And I'd love someone to answer me and say, genuinely, what does he bring to this team? Because as far as I can see, I bring more to the team. He gave the ball away for the second goal, and he just looks so uninterested with everything he does. Like, there's no driving force. Everything's backwards. It's not forwards, it's just backwards. And then you've got Fleck at side of him, who's probably still does give a shit, but looks like he don't give a shit because he can't. And it's having a negative impact on him. And then Norwood, I mean, you understand now why teams got rid of Norwood when they got to Premier League. And don't get me wrong, he had a good season last season, but he's proving this year that his defensive positioning's terrible. His ability to trap the football isn't great. Like, his first touch is a bad touch. And then he's having to like whip the ball into the box while it's on the bounce and stuff. And it should be like, you get the ball down, you trap it, you not get out your feet and you get rid. And it's like watching, like, I don't want to say spaz because that's horrible, but it's like watching someone who can't fucking control the football, and then like with gimpy feet, like dances around it a bit like Bambi. I'm just fucked off, and I've had enough now. It's just fucking wank. Change the system. We change the manager, change the fucking system, have a go, and just fucking have a go at someone. But that tonight were again wank, and that Arsenal team were there to be got at. That Arsenal team was shit. They are setting up for the Europa League. They played a wank side, and that Arsenal team are there to lose games. Like, they've lost to some terrible teams this season, and we didn't even fucking have a go. Wank.
Right, I'll make it quick. I'm probably not going to say anything that other people haven't already said, but we're a rudderless ship. There's no direction from anywhere. Top to bottom, we're an absolute mess. Heckingbottom obviously don't want the job. He's openly said it. The players know that. There's no consequence to bad performances. Players know that they're just going to get in the next week. We're playing some absolute dross at the minute. Some of them players shouldn't even be in the under 23s. It's terrible. I think next game, change it up, change system in any way, just because that way we're not going to be easily scoutable. You know, all the scouting that teams do on us will get thrown out the window if we chuck in a completely new system. Put some kids in there, have a bit of excitement, just anything so it's not the same old crap.
Right, hello, it's the Tufty Club reaction to yet another defeat. Me, Mark, and joined by David, no Andrew today. How you doing? What did you think about last night?
Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm just reflecting on our 25th defeat of the season. 4 more to get the record of 29. Something to aim for.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's one goal in this season we can actually achieve, looking at the number and games we got left and who we're playing. So yeah, something to aim for. Nice cheery start though. Thanks for that.
That's okay. I'll carry on with the negativity, because I thought individually and collectively last night we were absolutely appalling. I can't think of a single positive to take from the game at all. The caretaker manager is even worse than the outgoing manager. They're not playing for him. The players look like they don't give a damn. He looks like he don't give a damn. We don't give a damn. Don't see what the point of it is anymore. But
what, life or just What we've
football.
talked haven't we, about if there's a way we can just concede, just say, right, we don't want anything to do with this season now. Can we just submit? Can we just? Because I think I did read somewhere that you get 3-0 against you. If for whatever reason you forfeit the game, you get 3-0 against you. Now we're getting 3-0s anyway. 3-0 in some cases would be a good result for us. So I think we should be looking at ways we can just forfeit them, but without getting massively fined or kicked out of all leagues. I think that's the way forward now. That's what Betty should be looking at.
Well, I think Betty should be looking at something this week because we can't carry on like this. All right, we're down and we're losing every week, but there's got to be some leadership somewhere in the club because it just looks like the whole thing is just a nothingness, isn't it?
Yeah, top to bottom crap, really, isn't it? There's no. Prince has disappeared after not the artist Prince. Obviously, he disappeared a couple of years ago, unfortunately, but. He's come out with that interview he did, then just completely disappeared. He's barely on Twitter, even from what I've seen.
We'll probably hear more from the artist formerly known as Prince because he's got some unreleased work coming out.
Has he?
Week, being a fan, yeah. So there's some stuff coming out for him. So we're more likely to hear from him than Abdullah, I think.
Well, we're probably more entertaining to talk about that as well. But you'll have to keep us updated. Would you think he uses the colour purple, by the way? All these kits in United World are purple because of Prince. Because of Prince. I never thought about that, actually. It's a good point. Maybe Prince never died. Maybe he just donned a fat suit and shaved his head, and there's a thought. But crap, top to bottom, crap.
We'll get an R next to our name this weekend, though. Potentially, which obviously stands for relegated, but I had a look at some other words it could stand for, and there's a number of words you could use: rubbish, rut, rotten, rank, ragged, ramshackle, rancid, and my favourite, which I'd not heard this word before, but recrement, which is waste matter or dross.
Turd, then, basically. So that's what you're looking for. That's this weekend's aim, to get that little R at the side of the name. Again, something to aim for. You're giving them the targets. You're giving them targets to aim for, and I'm sure they're going to rise to it.
At least we don't even know when we're playing this week. We don't even know the
hot off the presses. We do. I looked at Twitter before we recorded this, and out of respect for Prince Philip, they're moving it to an 8:15 p.m. kickoff. Now, out of respect for me, they could have done it probably earlier, just got it out of the way, and I could have had a nice day. But no, they've not. It would have been a good funeral warm-up, actually, wouldn't it? Get everyone on a downer. Yeah. They'd have played it just before. So they missed a trick there, really.
So, yeah, we'll be back at you reflecting on the latest defeat and our relegation probably being confirmed.
Literally nothing else to say is that we were crap last night. We're always crap. We'll be crap again.
Well, that was shambolic. Just nothing in that game at all, was it? Just playing out, players dropping into area to pick ball up. Shocking. We ended up with 8 players on edge of his own box and no pace to burst out. That were ridiculous. I don't know. If that's a new tactic, get rid of it as soon as you can. Waste of time with no pace. Absolute waste of time. 2 players up front, outnumbered, lump it up. One thing got me, we're passing it back to Ramsdale. You were kicking it up field and we'd still got defenders behind him. Stupid. That were worst. Were horrible. Horrible watch. Need to change that as soon as they can. Find some other way of playing. That were awful. We move on.
Well, another piss poor performance. I'm going to start slagging Lundstram off again because why is he on that pitch? Why is he wearing a United shirt? No idea. Get him out of our club. Once again, practically gives them a goal from his pathetic play. We weren't the only one though, actually. I suppose you could. Every player who were on the pitch at some point were just clueless. The new formation that we played of 8-0-2 just don't work. 8 defenders and just not having a midfield. It's not going to catch on that. Backwards passing, sideways passing, nothing up front. It's just a torrid time at the moment to watch. It was hard to watch that, and I just can't wait for end of season now. Yeah, if that's the style that Heckingbottom plays, and he's not going to get no club at the moment wanting him at their club because it was just atrocious to watch. Try something different. Anything. Just do yourself a favour. Try something different, because we're all fed up of just watching the same shit now every week. Anyway, yeah, we just want to, even energy and fight are just gone. Nobody seems to be bothered. We want our club back to where they were playing, under Wilder, obviously. Yeah, roll on end of season. Get us a new manager quick, because it's hard to watch.